Thanks for checking this video out. There's lots of others. Please feel free to take a look and maybe subscribe if you like what you see. Recently, Roaming Millennial, a member on YouTube, had a discussion with Richard Spencer, sometimes described as a white supremacist or Nazi sympathiser. Contrapoints, another YouTube user, had a problem with this, and it stems from not wanting to give a platform to some of the more unsavoury elements, such as Richard Spencer. This is something I cannot agree with. People have different scales of what they find offensive. One person could be utterly indifferent to sexism jokes but find racist jokes totally unacceptable. Another person could be indifferent to sexist and racist jokes but finds jokes about baby killing absolutely reprehensible. And the same scale offence lies with different views on the world and everything in it. Take Milo Yiannopoulos, for instance. Some students at some universities are so completely triggered by him that they will do their absolute best to try and stop him from speaking or being heard. Is Milo of the same calibre as Richard Spencer? Most people would argue he is not, yet both will find themselves drowned out by objectors determined to silence them. Why so cowardly? And this is where I find Contrapoints wrong on this subject. His point is that we shouldn't give a platform to people like Richard Spencer because it simply opens up other people's audiences up to his rhetoric who otherwise might not discover his opinions. This is a fundamentally wrong position to take. It's not about giving a platform to Richard Spencer. It should be about letting someone like Richard Spencer speak on a subject and then have the other person, i.e. Roaming Millennial, totally and utterly dominate and destroy their points one by one, because that's where you beat these people, in an intelligent and reasoned debate. If Contrapoint's point was not to give Richard Spencer a platform, then it means that Roaming Millennial wasn't good enough or hard enough to rebut and offer decisive counterpoints to the discussion at hand, i.e. Richard Spencer came across in a positive light, which was surely not the idea behind the discussion. There seems to be this undercurrent of don't give them airspace, don't give them your time or channel space, as if that will remotely stop their message from getting out. Does Contrapoints really think that as a result of not being on Roaming Millennial's channel, it will somehow silence Richard Spencer into going away? No, it will simply mean an influx of videos where he spouts his rhetoric completely unopposed. It's no better than students at some American universities that won't tolerate dissenting opinions that challenge what they believe, and then do whatever they can to stop the discussion from happening. I mean, girls screaming while throwing a garbage can around sounds like a great alternative to creative discussion, doesn't it?
Stop it!
Oh no! Oh, we should film it. Oh no! Oh no!
Or maybe not. Roaming Millennial was absolutely right to want to interview Richard Spencer and have a discussion with him. However, I don't think she was necessarily the right person to interview him, as it's clear she wasn't hard enough on him. I just wonder, when did cowardice replace a keen debate? Please like, dislike if you really want to. Make a comment, don't make a comment, but I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. It makes all this stuff kind of worthwhile. Bye now.